Hey everybody, it is Justin, your guide into the Arbitrum Arcade. It is week 9. Well, it's actually the last day of as of recording this right now. Basically, if you guys don't know what the Arbitrum Arcade was, it was a 9-week, not 8-week, on-chain Gameathon with over 20 Arbitrum games designed to highlight Web3's most innovative gaming experiences. So again, this was in collaboration with Click as well as EAS to kind of give you some in-game, on-chain tracking for you inside of the blockchain. Big brain stuff. But basically, it just gave you a score, and you'll be able to, I guess, mint an NFT later. But we'll get into the details after that. So basically, there were a ton of games that we were able to drop into. I'm sure you saw that on my YouTube. I'll break that down and which ones that we played first. But before that, let's talk about disclosure. So again, I was a content creator tasked with creating content for the Arbitrum Arcade. So I do want to convey that to you. There is a competition to win 3 custom gaming PCs as well as a share of the 200,000 grants prize pool. So that is split across all the creators within the arcade. So there are a bunch of people as well. So good luck, congratulations to everybody who made it. Of course, wanted to let you guys know as well. But again, all the games that we played inside the arcade, they were totally free to play. There was no purchase necessary or anything like that. So no need for any of that. Of course, it's just to experience the arcade. So as a user. Oh yeah, I think we're going to go over the NFT. So you'll have the opportunity to try out 3 different games each week and showcase your in-game achievements with Click and EAS. And then at the end of the arcade, I think we got a tweet early, probably like 2 hours ago, or I don't know when you guys will see this video, but you will also receive an NFT at the end of the arcade, signifying your gameplay and participation inside of the arcade, which is mintable on OpenSea. So you have to keep an eye on the Arbitrum account for details regarding that. So. To the meat of the video, what did we play in the Arbitrum Arcade? And of course, at a place where you can get your Arbitrum ecosystem score, of course, to kind of show what you played in game. But Chapter 1, what did we showcase? So TLDR, we went through the Treasure ecosystem as well as Pirate Nation. So pretty exciting stuff. I know Treasure has a platform. Basically, I hope I'm muted here. I don't want to play this, but basically we broke down all the games that were inside of Treasure. We also explained like how to access the marketplace, how to, take a look at the overview of all the games that can be played on chain. Inside of inside of Treasure, of course, maybe not on chain, but anyways, there was a bunch of stuff and a lot of good stuff there with regards to, Treasure, maybe not necessarily a game, but a place to access all of your games. So that was pretty sick. But the first game that I did play was Pirate Nation. So again, I think they actually had some news with regards to a collab that they did with the Forgotten Maroons wizard called. So, I would definitely go scroll the timeline for that, because I think you get a pirate if you had a wizard. So I know we played that as well. That was pretty fun. Hopefully I'm muted. Okay, I am. Epic. I don't want to blast you guys, me double talking, but yeah, this is pretty fun. It was like a card based, you play your cards, you fight, you basically have your ship and you're fighting against the monsters. So that was pretty epic. I got my butt whooped. But that was pretty fun to go through. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we should probably keep going through. What did we play in Chapter 2? Okay, so in Chapter 2, we played Tales of Illyria. So, we did have a breakdown on how to play the game. Again, you did have some quests. You had to, kind of track everything in the Proving Grounds. Make sure to manage all your stuff, kind of go through all of the game. But basically, we broke that down as well. So that was pretty epic. What else did we play? Okay, I think we got to move to Chapter 3. So Chapter 3 was pretty heavy. So I remember playing Cosmic Battle a lot. I also played Zverse. I also played Knights of the Aether. That was Cosmic Battle and Knights of the Aether were very card game heavy. I really liked playing Cosmic Battle. It reminds me of it's like a turn-based space game where you can play your you can play your orbiters and play your cards so then you can reduce your opponent to 0. That was a very fun experience. If you guys I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna mention Cobalt Core. If any of you guys play Cobalt Core, it plays like that except in TCG form. PvP. That's probably gonna not hit. But anyways, the reference not gonna hit, but that's fine. We also played Zverse too. So Zverse was pretty epic. We were running through the dungeons. We're basically going through, just playing through and fighting our way through the bosses. So if you guys like, stuff like that, by all means, you can check that out. That was pretty fun. I mean, the lobby was crazy crowded. So there's a ton of people in the game. So if you guys if you guys like RPGs like that, by all means, this is probably something for you. So what else did we play? We played Knights of the Aether. And Knights of the Aether really gave me a, Darkest Dungeon vibe. You're fighting against Eldritch horrors, essentially. You're basically getting your butt destroyed. Like, look at that thing, bro. I was kind of scared fighting against this. So that was pretty fun. If you like putting cards together, if you like, fighting against big bosses in a very grungy, dark aesthetic, then, I would definitely check out Knights of the Aether. That was pretty sick. So, okay, we went through chapter 3. That was a heavy week. What about chapter 4? We played kaiju cards in chapter 4. What did I like about kaiju cards? I really like the combat, guys. The combat was really easy to understand. It was a really fun style. I really think this would translate over to mobile pretty well. But basically, you can just drop your cards, fight it out. It was really nice. I really like the synergies between the cards as well as the characteristics of each type of kaiju, like the mushroom kaiju, the penguin, and the frog. They all have different abilities. I know the penguin's more wizard or like magic oriented, and then your mushroom is more like defense oriented, and then your frog is like kind of like an assassin. I might be misremembering things, but that's okay. we don't have good time spans with our minds here. But I liked kaiju cards a lot, guys. That was a pretty fun game too. Okay, what about Chapter 5? In Chapter 5, we played Battle Plan, and oh man, that felt like a really polished game to me right out the gate. Hopefully we have Battle Plan here on the YouTube. Yes, we do. I remember making this one, and again, it was very much where you had to draft your team together. You're basically like leveling up through the game and, putting specific build types onto your brawler. So that was really fun too. It was kind of like an AFK battler, so you would just load it out and then you would go fight against other people and hopefully not lose. That was just me getting blasted here. Maybe we won later did we win? Yeah, we took a W in here too, so it all balances out in the end, right? But anyways, I liked Battle Plan a lot. That was pretty high action, pretty high intense. What about Chapter 6? Okay, in Chapter 6, I played Bitmates and Mighty Action Heroes. Bitmates, if you like RPGs, if you like casual, really beautiful pixel art worlds, then Bitmates, I really like that. And then we also had Mighty Action Heroes. So if you like, top-down shooters, we'll actually just why don't we just break into Bitmates first, and then we can drop... Yeah, basically, the art here was redonkulous. It was pretty sick. And again, I really like the biome design. Like, you're fighting against monsters. It's really beautiful, and you're just completing quests throughout the entire game. Very nice, very epic. Again, you can just mine. You can do a lot of crafting. You can do a lot of stuff. You can basically build whatever you want. There's a lot of people, playing the game. And then we also had Mighty Action Heroes, too. So that was pretty epic. I liked playing Mighty Action Heroes. Pretty easy controls. You're just shooting. You're just PvPing against other people. Loading up again to play against other people is really, really short. And I'm just here getting dunked on. But it's pretty polished in my opinion. It's pretty high action, pretty epic. So outside of that, what about the next week? So Chapter 9, we played The Beacon, and oh my god. I'm just gonna go to the boss fight at the very end. Holy crap. This boss fight was ridiculous. How do you dodge that? How are you supposed to dodge that, bro? Like, that, I'm just here getting dunked on by meteorites and trying to fight this goblin boss, getting just... Oh my god, I had to go goblin mode to defeat this. But at the end, we eventually did defeat it, and we got to go explore the rest of the world and kind of go to the tavern and, explore the rest and talk to the rest of the NPCs. So that was pretty awesome. I like the Beacon a lot. They have a lot of stuff cooking, so very, very hot on the Beacon. And then we also played Infinigods on Chapter 8. It was a little bit harder to record on YouTube, so there is an X post that I had going through 10 minutes of gameplay, so I'll try to reference that in the description below. But it's not on my YouTube, unfortunately. But in Chapter 9, we played Tirochi. So if you like those, it's very much like a very, very popular household Game Boy game that we all used to play, and I didn't get to play enough of that as much as I wanted, so I'm just reliving my gameplay over the past couple of videos in the Arbitrum Arcade. I'm just reliving my childhood, basically. But basically, it's all on chain too, so that was quite surprising. So actually, when you move across specific regions, it actually has an on-chain transaction. So I mean, everything's on chain, all the actions, I mean, it's really fast because it's on Arbitrum Layer 3, so that's pretty epic. I enjoyed fighting all the other trainers, all the NPCs, all of the people, and getting my butt whooped and basically just fighting it out. Oh man, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I had to catch some more, Tarochis, and basically it's kind of like, you throw your tarot card at the Tarochi to catch them, but that was a blast. So again, you can find all of my Arbitrum Arcade stuff on my videos tab. Of course, you'll be able to kind of understand which ones are Arbitrum because they'll have an Arbitrum logo on them essentially. So you can see what games I played as well as kind of delineate. I know I went through a brand change for my YouTube like 2 months ago, so you can kind of see when it changed. This is where we started. We went over Treasure, and then we went through and blasted through the rest of the Arbitrum Arcade as we got through the past 2 months. So again, that's just basically my recap of the Arbitrum Arcade. It was a blast to play all of the games and kind of show you guys just all of the experiences that you can partake in. Of course, there's so many games that you can try absolutely free. There's no purchase necessary or anything like that. So of course, I just had a blast. But outside of that, hope you guys had a great Arbitrum Arcade. That's it, and I'm just gonna wrap it up here. If you guys want to get started, of course, I will have all the links in the description. I know Tarochi, well, I guess if you guys are still playing and you want to get that EAS score as well as get that participation NFT, I think, on OpenSea for the Arbitrum. Anyways, I'll try to have that linked in the description. But you guys know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.